Welcome to season 6. I can't believe the man agreed to let me on for another season. It's great. I'm excited. The government shutdown hasn't shut down this podcast yet. They keep funding it, and I'm cool with that. I think they're gonna vote soon. So of course, we got our regular guest here. What's up, Steven? Are you back? You back? You got 10 million views? How many views have you got so far?
8.3 million.
How much?
Are you really eating chips and dip right now? Are you really doing that to us right now? Could you get louder, crunchier food, please?
You're not sharing with us?
How can you guys hear the
Oh,
food
this is his
crunching?
salute.
And
We're
Chris
talking
can't
about
even
his
hear me
salute
say how
salute.
many million views I got.
Oh my god!
You didn't share with us?
It takes someone getting up extra early in the morning and eating their Wheaties.
Let me try and guess where your chips and dips are from. Whole Foods.
Nope.
What's the other place called? Walmart.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
The chips are from Trader Joe's.
Ha ha!
All right.
I know that crunch anywhere.
Hell yeah! I really thought your video was real. I thought that guy really had a thing in the back of his head. You know?
No, we just taped it on there with some carpet tape.
Oh, are you talking about the one with the bolt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. That went viral.
Yeah.
So do they send you a check when you go viral, or?
A check?
Yeah. How
Yeah,
does
check.
that work? When you go viral, don't they send you some money, or?
No.
I thought that was the point of going viral, that you get paid.
They don't send you a check. They send you digital funds.
What's the difference?
The only way you can really monetize on Instagram, from what I've been reading, is by partnering with brands.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and
you can
demonstrating their
monetize
products
through
on-
stuff, but you
on your
just don't
channel.
make shit unless you have 1 million views or followers.
Right. And I've gotten, when I first posted this, I didn't even have 300 followers, but from this video alone, I've gained over 2,000.
Wow. Well, there
Oh,
you go.
cool.
It's funny how one video can do that, right?
I had a video get 150 views. It was some guy in Oakland bus who had some bottle that looked like a shotgun, and he kept giggling like he was trying to kill himself on the bus. And then he would take a shot of the Jack Daniels.
It was a drink.
It was a drink, but it was a
I've
bottle.
seen those. It's like the bottle it's glass, but it's in the shape of.
Yeah. Oh, the other guest, we got Jen Arrows,
Hey.
all the way from Manteca.
There you
That's
go.
me. I got in the car.
Did you grow up in Manteca? Or?
Actually, I did. I was born in Stockton. Got out at 6 years old because I was smart. No, my parents were teachers. It made it closer to where they were teaching. And I moved back to the family house after divorce foreclosure. It's been nothing but stepping up.
Oh yeah.
So, but you mentioned the water slide. You'd been there?
Yeah, I used to go there to the water slide when I was a kid and stuff.
Yeah.
Is it still open or?
No, they shut it down. I mean, there's always these stories. I never know which water slide that they had like 20 people pile in, and it broke down and somebody died, and
Oh, yeah.
or it just, they're not giving out the, free enemas and anal bleaching anymore. Sorry, but there is a Great Wolf Lodge if you want to pay more for that kind of shit.
Well, in San Francisco, you can find that for free on the street. So you don't need to go to a water slide area to get anal bleaching like that.
Oh, really?
They offer that.
How progressive.
Yeah, they offer that anywhere here. So,
you gotta combat that hepatitis on the streets. Bleach the places everybody sits.
Do you come to San Francisco a lot, or?
Used to.
Yeah.
Life got kind of sideways for a minute. If anybody wants to, take on some cats, I'll get my life back.
How many cats do you have?
Indoors or outdoors, and mine or somebody else's.
Yeah, she's like running a cat rescue.
It's a cat house for sure.
It's a cat house for sure.
Are we talking more than 10 or?
Yes. Yeah,
15?
I have 5 kittens in my bathroom upstairs because I'm not putting them into general pop yet, and I'm kind of sequestering the mom so she can't get pregnant again. Because somebody let one in thinking it was female, and we were trying to keep all the females inside and the males outside. Well, one of them was male, just late to drop. So now we got 2 extra litters.
But trying to keep a cat from...
And I wasn't even home when all this was going on. Somebody else was, dropping the balls.
But you can't keep a cat from like taking off. We had a cat that would wait by the door every time we came home, and she would just take off. And then one day it just like it bailed.
Well, if you talk to animal control, they consider cats are a free roaming. They don't even try.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not going to respond to this.
Yeah.
But we have one really crazy cat lady on the corner. I'm not the crazy cat lady. I just ended up with a lot of cats.
Oh yeah.
I'm a dog person. They find me.
They find the cats funny.
But she's abducted our cats before. Like, my friend went over there, straight up confronted her about it. Like, don't make me have to drive through your place to get to it.
This sounds like it's kind of a cat intervention between Steven, myself, and you. We're all cat fanciers.
Actually, Steven had a couple
We all like
of cats.
pussy.
What about your cats? You need any more cats, Steven?
He's a cat fancier.
She's got.
I don't need any more, especially right now. Being unemployed, that's the last thing I need is another mouth to feed.
Another mouth to feed. Well,
Another
how about another mouse to feed?
You mean another mouse to feed?
Yeah, that's why.
No, the worst thing is they eat all his cereal, so that's the problem.
Yeah.
See, my friend is so luxurious. She gives cat food out to the raccoons on the back step. So that's Santa Cruz for you.
That's crazy.
They're fun to watch. I got some video. That should go viral. I should get some hits on that.
Yeah, people love baby.
I'd love to be sponsored for the cat food.
Have you ever seen the Instagram video where the kid's like holding a skunk and he's bringing it to his mom and he goes, "Look at the kitty," and she's like, "That's not a kitty. Put it down."
Every time there would be like a dead skunk on the road, I always thought like somebody must be smoking some weed.
All right.
For years, it doesn't happen anymore. Because people don't smoke.
Smell it and they're not.
Oh, that's strange. You know what I always thought it was?
Change the scent.
Every time, I was like, I'd go, and my mom like, oh, somebody ran over a skunk, and I'd be, while he was smoking a joint.
Yeah.
Really? Jeez.
I always thought it was weed. My mom thought it was
what
crazy.
kind of fucking luck do you gotta have? You're crossing the street, you're smoking a joint, and you get hit by a car.
Yeah.
I think that skunks got smarter. I think they just go over to the mall and they get spritzed by those ladies with the perfume.
Well, that's
just
right.
so they don't get a bad rap.
Well, that's why when I hear people say that homeless people in San Francisco are lazy, they don't do anything, I say bullshit. These guys are multitasking. They're pushing a shopping cart, collecting cans, masturbating, and getting hit by a car all at the same time.
While selling a shoe.
So
one
these
shoe.
guys are great. These guys are not okay.
Hey, so Steven, you were at the Punchline in Sac, and was that a gorilla costume or?
Yeah.
I try not to use the words "punch in the sack" all in the same sentence, but go ahead.
Is it hard like that? It must be hot wearing that thing.
It was really hot, and it was kind of hard to breathe.
Yeah. Anyway.
That makes for some sweaty balls.
Yeah.
The people in the audience, a lot of them were nervous because they thought I was about to pass out.
Jen wants to know about your sweaty balls.
Yeah, sweaty.
Sweaty.
Oh, sweaty balls.
Yeah.
But you gotta
What do you want to know about
Gotta
him?
get the shtick. Gotta get the shtick right.
Oh no. The worst thing is this sounds like a great segue for Chris to start talking about deodorant jokes in you.
Oh yeah.
So that's the problem.
Steven, do you know
It's a long
Steven?
roster.
You're a comedian. Do you do comedy a lot, or because I haven't done much of it, but
I was cracking up his kid yesterday. I was on a roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Steven
Whether I
is-
get paid for it or have an audience, that's debatable.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Steven is from SAC. Do you know Steven, or
Hi, Steven.
have you met Steven?
Hi.
I finally
I don't
have put
think we've-
eyes on
we've
you. I'll
met
have to
before.
listen sometime.
Oh yeah.
You've seen me at Deaf Puppy.
Oh, have you gone?
Oh.
I've gone there a couple of times. It's been a
Have
while,
you seen
but
me at Deaf
So
Puppy?
you need to tell us when you're there so that I can make it there too, because it's like 10 minutes
Just
away.
a few blocks away.
She's like a couple blocks away. I'm 10 minutes away.
Oh.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
place still running? Or?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I don't see any
They've
like
got food.
Instagram
They've got the
posts.
outside. Oh.
I don't see any. Maybe they blocked me or something.
They've
And
got
then
a
their
killer
sound
open
system
mic
is off
on
the back
Wednesdays.
patio, but that
Oh,
was-
Yeah,
Yeah.
their open mics on Wednesday is pretty awesome.
Do you go to the open mics or
I've been.
you go?
And then they've got a karaoke night, and they've got great food, and some of the beer comes from my brother Outlaw's place across the street, Brethren Brewery.
Oh yeah.
So check that out. One of them's excommunication. That's the only communication I get with an X.
Sure.
Dun-dun-dun.
So
Is that a joke or did you say?
No,
your
they
brother,
really have a beer
your-
called excommunication.
Your brother owns a brewery. Or
No, my brother Outlaw.
Your brother outlaw.
brother, and
Yeah,
not,
after
it's not an
divorce.
in-law. It's
Are you
after-
are you in a motorcycle club or?
We have a motorcycle. I don't know. I haven't brought the club.
Oh yeah.
I don't need. There's no theft out there, so we don't need to put a club on the motorcycle.
Hell no. There's
People
no-
don't know how
There's
to
no
drive
minorities
manual.
down there. That's why there's no.
So the last stage
it's-
time I did at Deaf Puppies was like at least a couple months ago, and it was on a Wednesday night. And when I walked in, they said, "Oh, Brumbaugh, you're doing this," and I go, "An open mic? Yeah,
No,
I'm
I
doing this." And they go, "No, you have to sign a waiver form." And I'm like, "What the
A
hell?"
waiver?
Yeah, because it was hot ones called hot takes, and what they did is they put the bomb hot sauce on hot wings. You had to eat a hot
Ew.
wing and do
Ah,
your set of
die.
comedy,
Oh yeah.
and it was the kind that's on hot takes or hot ones, and it's the very last sauce. They bought it from Amazon and had it shipped to them, and they sell wings there, so they just made some wings and put a whole bunch of that on it.
Do you like Hot Boys or?
Oh my gosh, this is not unlike Chris to have something like that in his house though, because I remember them doing comedy before they had the house.
Right.
And one of the challenges was if you wanted a free beer ticket, gotta eat this jalapeno.
Yeah.
But he had it like in a zipper, so I very creatively saved him from jalapeno-citis because you know when that juice drips, it's not comfortable.
Oh yeah.
And it took a long time to get that stupid beer ticket. So I went and kissed his girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
It's like, here, you gotta spice this up a little bit for him at home because he's not getting enough out here at work.
I had dumplings last night and I didn't realize they were full of like oil and it was hot and I tried to bite on one and I swear like the oil went straight up my nose or something.
Oh,
And it was like burning hot too.
yeah.
And all these people looked at me like I was an idiot. Like, is this your first dumpling experience? I'm like, we decided to go to a dumpling place. It was packed too. You like dumplings or?
Well, I'm just worried about that hot oil and what it
Yeah.
affected in there because it's like I won't even eat escargot. What do you do when that all comes out?
I don't know.
Just
I don't know.
deep fried nostril candy.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's crazy.
I've seen a lot of fusion things on menus. I don't want to see that one.
Oh, the dumplings are pretty good though.
Yeah.
You
I like
never had
dumplings.
dumplings. Yeah, I remember like at Tommy T's for St. Patrick's Day, they gave us like free green beer if we did some jokes about like St. Patrick's Day.
I did this. Yeah, go ahead.
And mine was do you know how they make the green beer? They have a Smurf pee into the beer.
Ah, is that how?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
yeah,
blue and
I,
yellow make green. Yeah.
Yeah.
I avoided green beer forever because my oldest was actually born St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And so I told her when she turned 21, that was the time I was going to finally have green beer with her and celebrate her 21st. Well, the day before, they shut everything down for COVID.
Oh, yeah.
So we ended up taking all the liquor from my house over to my mom's house in Santa Cruz because I'm like, they're not going to see us yet. They don't have patrols up there yet. We're going to be able to get there.
Yeah.
And so we drive the 100 miles over to mom's, and my daughter was smart enough. She had a couple Modelo's in the fridge and brought us some green beer. Thank God she didn't serve us Corona.
I lost my ID right before my 21st birthday. I was in Venice, and it was like the same week that the LA riots happened.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I lost my ID, and then they put in a curfew. But I didn't even drink, so, like, it didn't really piss me off that I couldn't go into a bar. I was smoking weed anyway, but, yeah. A friend of mine was pregnant on her 21st birthday. So.
She was pregnant?
She was pregnant. She tried to go at 22, but nobody gave her free beer.
Oh.
But like, we went into Tijuana because you could drink at 18. So we used to go into Tijuana before we turned 21 just to go drinking out there.
Yeah, we did that in Germany. My kid was 18.
Oh, yeah.
In 2017 it was. So we found this place. It was kind of a rock and roll club, and it had Mick Jagger's sticker in the ladies' room on the mirror, like it's staring at you. It was kind of freaky.
Oh, yeah.
But no, nice little jazz club and everything else. But 18 in Europe, she was able to drink with me while my mom and younger daughter went on a bus tour that we didn't do around Zagreb.
Yeah, I would never drink with my mom.
Turned out we had the better seats.
Oh, yeah.
So.
What about your 21st birthday, Steven?
My 21st birthday?
What did you do on your 21st? You don't even drink.
I drank a Corona.
Oh yeah, you do. You drink the Heineken, the non-alcoholic Heinekens and stuff.
Well, now I do, but
now he has to eat again.
You
were not eating the whole segment.
I'm glad you waited until you actually started talking to show that in your face. Fuck.
You know the funny thing.
Oh wait, I'm on camera and he wants me to talk.
Okay.
Is it vegan?
Get some marshmallows. Do some.
Is it vegan or is it vegan? Yeah. My 21st birthday kind of sucked ass. Yeah.
We wanted to see the back. We wanted to see how the back of your head was styled. Go ahead, do that again.
These days, you can't even buy tobacco when you're 21. You gotta wait till you can't even buy tobacco at 18 anymore. It's all 21 and stuff. Some kids try to get me to buy them blunts. They wanted to roll a blunt. I'm like, I'm not buying you shit, you know. Somebody asked me in the mission one time, but yeah, now back then you could go into, if you have a medical marijuana card, you can go into dispensaries at 18 still, I think, you know. But yeah.
I always thought that medical marijuana cards were kind of like when you're registering your guns. Is like, do you really want to tell the government?
Well,
I mean, do you really
have
want to
their
tell
own
them?
medical. Yeah, the government has their own medical marijuana card. The problem is the law says if you have one, you can't legally own a gun. And I know that because a friend of mine.
So you can only illegally own a gun.
Yeah, a friend of mine was upset with it.
Words.
She was gonna get one, but I used to buy mine, and there used to be places you would pay $100, and you would get a marijuana card for the year. So you didn't even need to go through the government. I never even went through the government, but those places went out of business now when it went legal in 2016. Did you ever have a medical marijuana card? Or no?
No. I basically, because I do massage therapy, I'll get the stuff that's got like the THC or CBD in it.
Oh yeah.
Because my clients want relief that actually works.
Oh yeah, the CBD oil and stuff. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of different products out there that can help. And I have asthma, so it's not like. Although what trips me out, okay, so years ago we used to like host people at our house for different things, and we had a French family there. And their older son would go out in the backyard and he's smoking marijuana cigarette at the time. That's what they called it. It wasn't like cool. But he had them in like a pack like cigarettes. And he said his doctor actually had prescribed them for him for his asthma.
Yeah.
So this is back in like the earlier 80s.
No, I mean that.
And so it was
asthma,
like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
But for me, I just, after COVID 3 times, because they didn't have any remedies for it before I got it.
Oh, yeah.
I had to be really careful with my lungs. I'm doing great right now, but it's not like I inhale.
I might have had COVID a bunch, but
I could run for president.
I stopped testing myself.
Yeah?
I think, yeah, I don't even bother to test it.
I would test everything for fentanyl, though.
Oh, yeah? Fentanyl is good to test on and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you can get, like, fentanyl strips. I was in a bar, and one woman was selling them.
Yeah.
You know? I was confused because I thought she was telling me she was a stripper named Fentanyl. And I'm like, that's where I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to give all my money to a stripper named Fentanyl.
There you go.
But no, she said, no, I'm selling fentanyl strips.
Just the strips.
Yeah, I was like, I was confused. Yeah, that's one of my jokes. But that's a true story. Some woman, she sells them to the bar owners. But yeah, you know, if you want to do there's a lot of party drugs, you know, ecstasy.
See, I always end up babysitting somebody who's getting there, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I know some shit's going to go down. They're going to need somebody who's sober and lucid to handle the situation. So I kind of like never take the time off for just me to have that kind of a chemical vacation.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't trust my babysitters either. If I did appoint somebody to watch me, I know right away, as soon as I tried something, they'd be doing it too. And I'm like, I can't trust somebody else so that I can take that time off. So, plus I grew up in the Just Say No generation, right?
It's true.
And I mean, I won a slogan contest. Let's put the stoned age in the past. How cool is that? I got my name on a bookmark with all of the helplines that nobody called the suicide hotline. You know, they just used the paper for a cut. I mean, like, it didn't help, but you know.
When I was in Vegas, Dare was trying to get me to donate money, and the guy's like, "We don't care about marijuana anymore." They were on Fremont Street. They're like, "Yeah, dude, it's all cool, man."
This was where?
In Las Vegas.
In Vegas, the Fremont Experience. Yeah, they've got the zip liners overhead. I'm just wondering who's gonna free the pee.
There were some people from Dare, and they were asking for donations, and the guy's like, "Yeah, man. We don't give a fuck about weed anymore. It's all good, dude.
It's all good.
We're just trying to keep kids from doing fentanyl and shit."
Yeah, actually, it was a friend of mine who was in Vegas who had fentanyl poisoning and died.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think.
And it was during COVID, and he was an entertainer. I'm like,
he found some fentanyl in a joint one time.
Oh yeah, at an open, or it wasn't open mic, a showcase.
Oh, that kind of joint, like a speakeasy joint.
No, as in
rolled in a joint
that was thrown in my tip jar.
Oh, so you tested it?
Yeah, first thing I did is I never will smoke anything out of something I didn't see rolled or I didn't roll myself. And I went around the room, and one of my jokes is, "Hey, I'm gonna walk myself or somebody's gonna walk around with this tip jar. It doesn't matter if it clinks or it folds. We appreciate everything." But if it's illegal or illicit, don't put it in the tip jar. Here's the tip jar, and I usually stick my back pocket out. And so at the end of the night, one night, I was emptying out the tip jar, and I hadn't seen it before all the comics went. I kind of gave them their portion, and there was only a couple comics left in the room, and I'm emptying the rest of the tips out, and here's a joint. And I go, "Oh, somebody left a joint," and I took an airhead off it, and I'm like, "Oh, it tastes like good pot. That's cool." And I'm like, "Oh, is the other comic that was just here is a smoker. I was going to give it to them." And they had just left. And I'm like, "Oh, fuck it. I'll just stick it in my pocket." So I stuck it in my pocket and didn't think anything of it until like the next day or whatever when I'm doing laundry. And I'm like, "Oh, hey, there's that joint." I broke it open and there's chunks of fentanyl in it.
Do you remember Corey Spencer, the comedian?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she showed up to a Halloween party dressed up as a suicide victim. She had like her wrist cut, but it was a costume. Yeah, it was a I'll never forget.
Dark.
I know it's dark, but like it's kind of weird. But I think about it every year. Like I think about like that, just showing up. But it was a bunch of comedians. I don't think anybody really tripped over it. But what about? Have you seen any like crazy Halloween costumes? I know some woman dressed up as Mrs. Kennedy getting shot with her pink dress. You know, Jackie Kennedy.
Right.
Yeah.
She wasn't shot. She just wore his blood.
No, she wasn't shot, but yeah, she dressed up in a costume. She has a pink dress.
Like, look what they did to my dress.
And she had a bunch of blood on it. That was her Halloween costume.
Well, even the 1 year on whatever magazine, Kathy Griffin had, a fake Trump head that looked like she cut it off.
Trump head, yeah.
Well, that was because of his statements about the blood coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
She was like, it was a mock-up of even what he was saying. It's coming out of the eyes. It's coming out of
They
everywhere.
overdid that stuff. I couldn't
believe the death threats she was getting over this. It's like people have lost their sense of humor completely when they cannot see when these things are being performed.
Yeah.
And what the root of it is and what they're responding to.
Well, and it's funny because they think that's worse than
and she
what brought her to that point.
Yeah.
She plays off being on the D list.
Well, like, do you watch?
It's like, and you think it gave it that much more importance that she did this like sketch? Yeah, I don't know.
Do you watch wrestling at all? Because some female wrestler.
No, I like my entertainment to be believable.
Yeah, some female wrestler named Charlotte Flair. I guess she had a nip slip on the air, and people are freaking out. And I'm like, who cares? I mean,
but they were all about Pamela Anderson back in the day, right?
No,
they all got to watch that.
Remember Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, the nip slip.
Yeah, I'm like, who cares? Like, who cares?
Yeah, guys only have nipples because they ended up not being useful to become females.
Yeah.
We were all given nipples. It's like, oh, no, this guy's not going to carry a baby to term. Forget it.
I took a picture of one of my boobs and put it on Facebook, and they took it down because I tried to tell them
one of your boobs.
Yeah, it's a male boob because I got about a.
You should have said it's a moob.
Yeah,
you should have plucked first.
Now I got hairs. Now when I do it, I take pictures of the hairs too, so they realize that it's a man boob. But yeah, they took it down.
That's all they need.
Yeah,
wow.
they took it down.
Have you ever looked at the head of an octopus?
No.
It looks like scrotum.
Does it really?
Just the way it ripples with the water and all the hairs on it and everything else. It's just, you'll never look at the head of an octopus the same again.
I think it was Paul Rudd on whatever talk show it was, and he was showing people how. Oh, it was on Graham Norton. So he was showing people how to use your phone in selfie mode and do this thing where it basically looks like you're looking up at someone's anus or their privates because all you see.
But it's your armpit hair.
But it's literally like that or it's the thumb. It was something obnoxious and it was innocuous,
but seemingly obnoxious.
Yes, or
it's a good thing I know what a thesaurus is for.
You must watch PBS or something.
No, actually, have you ever used a thesaurus? Do you understand what it is?
Anyway, so he
isn't it like when you're looking for words that are the same, but they're
synonyms or antonyms, same or opposite?
Yeah.
But I realized there's no other word for the thesaurus.
Yeah, it's true.
So I came up with some.
Yeah.
I came up with a couple options. One is the slang slayer.
Yeah.
Because there's other words. Or the extinctionary.
Like
because it's all the words people don't use. You have choices, but you just don't.
The encyclopedia.
Figure it out.
The kids don't even know what an encyclopedia is.
I know. I had a guy come into my house one time and he saw all these books. My parents were teachers. My dad, first thing he did when we moved in that house is create bookshelves for the collection. And this guy's like, you can get all that stuff online. I said, no, you can't. No, you got recipe books, you've got books in French, you've got this or that. You would have to know to look for it. You don't just stream this shit into your life. And part of it is a section of encyclopedia from like 1970s or 80s, whatever. And it's like they have pictures, they have words, they have stories, they have education in there. And nobody will frickin' open a book.
Nobody,
it just...
Nobody opens a book,
The shelves are safe from dust.
Yeah, you can
unless a cat knocks something down.
You can hide anything in a book these days. Nobody's gonna open them up.
Nobody's gonna look for your rolled joints there. Okay, think about it.
School
all those
so
pages.
Much easier when I was in school. We didn't have computers. We had to type everything. Typewriter. We would check the encyclopedia. Now you just Google shit, and now you can just ask Google to give you the info you need for your papers. It's a lot easier than the schools,
Yeah, but if you ever open a history book and you see some money there, it's not going to be Confederate.
No.
They didn't use books back then for that.
I found some money in McDonald's today.
Money?
Yeah, I found some money on the floor. I feel bad that I just took it.
It must have been a good amount of money.
No, it was like $20 something and stuff.
If it said $25 on there, dude, you got ripped off.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's like you pays for your next Labubu.
Are you ready for another chomp on some food? Because we can ask you the
Yes.
question,
Wait, hold
Steven.
on. He's about to eat some food. Let's go to the camera and mic cam for it's Stephen Ferris's AMSR.
What you eating now?
AMSR.
Is he gonna, like, spit
It's
it
the
out
same
like
stuff.
Johnny?
I have some corn chips and some beans that I made.
Oh, cool. I'm
I
glad
like
I'm
corn
not your
chips.
roommate. All right.
Are
So
they scoops or just regular corn chips? Are
They're just regular corn chips.
okay? Not the horns and.
Are you gonna be farting all day with all the beans, or?
I have not farted yet one time today, so we'll see.
That's a good
I
thing.
did
So there's
reassure
time
the.
to get your bets in. Still, folks, you can put your wager right there on the line.
Yeah.
Afterburners, don't fail me now.
I farted in front of my friend. He has a couple of dogs, and I always blame it on the dogs. I'm like, it was the dog. It was the dog.
It was the dog that
It
ate
was the
broccoli.
Yeah, it was a dog. Yeah, like when we came to his house and one of the dogs peed on the ground, and he grabbed the dog and he's like shaking it, and I'm thinking like, I hope you never have kids, like the way he just starts shaking the dog in front of the urine, like you're bad. I'm like, dude, just chill out, bro. Just chill out.
That's the good thing about if the dog has gas and you're doing
Yeah.
doggy style, because then you can at least bury your face in the pillow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Next time
It's just-
I won't
it
pee
just
on the
occurred to me.
floor
I don't
and
know. This
I won't-
water is not tainted,
I
right?
won't pee on the floor and blame it on your dog as a joke.
Mm.
I won't be doing that joke again after the way he treated the dog. I'm like, that's just cold.
So why did I think Joe Mama was coming in this week?
No, Joe Mama was supposed to come in next week, but she canceled. She's coming in December. She canceled.
You guys should have Joe Mama and Joe Conyu on at the same time.
Yeah, that guy runs an open mic.
And we'll call it Joe Squared.
He runs an
No.
open mic
JoJo's.
nearby here. You do a lot of open mics there.
Well, I don't do too many closed ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little specific. I'm weird that way.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah.
I'm very shy about talking. I don't like taking up all the oxygen in the room. Can somebody turn the heat down? Or is
Not
that my hot
me.
flash?
Not me. That's why I got a podcast so I can talk.
So you can talk.
I can talk. I like talking. I like the whole studio setup.
Isn't this cool with the lights too? You got the green thing right behind you, and it changes to
You got the
aqua and
waterfall.
blue.
Yeah,
you
the
got
waterfall.
Yeah,
you got
the
the
lights over
RGB, so you
here.
got good colors and
Oh yeah,
it's got a great vibe in here.
it's a nice
telling you,
studio.
it
It's,
is. enjoy it while we have it, folks.
Yeah, the
You
elevator-
could be
know.
fired or you could be laid off like a
The elevator
like
staff
an
told me
elevator
that
operator.
they're getting laid off. They laid off.
And that's a sign that things
Yeah.
are starting to happen. So
Because
I'm
you
a-
need somebody to operate that elevator. It won't operate itself.
Well, I'm gonna have Paul come in early and he'll take me down the elevator and stuff. He'll operate the elevator. I can operate my own elevator. Like I don't know anywhere else.
This
where-
one doesn't have a push here dummy button, so
Oh,
it's like a skill for
yeah,
this old
no,
building.
If you actually do that wrong, they've bottomed out and hit.
I wonder if a
Ooh.
techie company is buying this place. You think like
Who?
Microsoft? one of
You would
those
think
tech-
it would be a big tech company, right?
Yeah, because of where they're at. They're right there. Maybe Tesla. Maybe X is coming back. I doubt it though. I don't think.
X is still there.
Are they still down here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they still got real estate 2 blocks down.
I thought they all moved
Hmm.
out to Texas or something.
No.
All your exes
All the X's. and
moved to
stuff.
Texas.
My exes
Because no taxes in Texas.
No tax. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why.
but then again, their grid will fail in the winter.
The-
So
the weed law
your
sucking.
chances.
What about
Texas,
Elon
man.
getting $1 trillion?
what about it?
$1 trillion.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
about it? I'm still pissed off that Starlink has taken away my view of the stars at night. I finally get to a
Starlink.
place without all of the light pollution, and I get out there. I'm like, wait a minute, they just fucked with my constellations. I'm pissed. There's like
Yeah.
8,000 of them out there, and he wants more.
Well, somebody.
I'm
told
like, are
me
you
that-
tracking me right now? Track this.
Oh yeah. Somebody told me that a lot of those stars are just old satellites that just keep going around.
We used to watch for satellite movement. I remember as a kid, it's like, oh, there's, the remnants from Sputnik or some shit.
Yeah.
Whatever it was fun because it was an anomaly. And
Well-
now it's like, I remember when they were launching a whole bunch of Starlink and it's just like all these Chinese lanterns in a row. I mean, there's like no diversity to it. It's just flowing above, and it's like not even a breezy night, so you know it's not something close enough to you. But now, okay, so what are they doing with those?
What is the Wi-Fi like where you live? Is it you got it through the cable company?
Yeah,
or-
Xfinity. At least I do.
Okay, Xfinity. Yeah, that's the
Mine
same.
works when the cats haven't destroyed all the
Yeah.
lines behind the TV.
Oh my gosh.
Starlink works really well. I know someone who got it, but he's a hacker though. That's
Oh,
why
that's who you want to have Starlink.
That-
You know, he has
yeah.
multiple places for access
The only-
all over the world.
I
now.
saw the box when I saw he got the box, but he's a hacker. So I'm thinking if you got Starlink, you know you're doing some hacking.
Is that the only thing it's good for?
I don't know. It's good because if you travel a lot, like you're always gonna have Wi-Fi. You know, like your phone isn't covered everywhere. I don't even know if you travel international. I think it's good too. You can carry the Wi-Fi with you. You know.
Yeah, you can have some limits on that. We were in Europe, like I said, 2017 with the kids, and I remember we were in Italy at this one spot, and we used up whatever they had for Wi-Fi, like really quick. Like they had
yeah.
a small amount of stuff for the place we were staying at in
Yeah.
Ancona, and I probably did like a broadcast from there, just one, and it like used up her monthly credits of what she had for Wi-Fi for the building we were at. I'm like, this is
Right.
crazy.
Right.
So I understand there's a use for it, but you know what happens until I miss landline because first of all, analog isn't hackable. You're talking about this guy on Starlink being a hacker. I bet because you have all these little tiny packets of
So
information.
analog, it wasn't a computer kind of hacking thing. You actually had to have some.
You had to have access to the line and clip
Right.
this to that. I mean, just
I still got a lineman set that I can clip on, and you know the orange set with
the
little,
old way of doing it.
Yep.
But once we went digital, and now with AI, there's nothing that's believable.
Ever since basically the early 2000s when internet started taking over all these telecommunication companies like AT&T and stuff like that. So I was asked about this yesterday by my wife. So a lot of people don't understand. Well, everything is wireless now. It's wireless until it gets into your home. It's still wired until it gets to your home. Even if you're at the new kind of wired, which is fiber optics, like we have here in the studio, is state of the art. We're downtown San Francisco. They actually had to bring fiber optics into this building onto the street because nothing has been brought here for 100 years. But anyway, so even if it's fiber optic, it's still wire. For the most part, somebody's laying an actual physical wire, and a lot of the stuff was acquired by old telecommunication companies. If it was Pac Bell or whatever, AT&T, and what they did is they took over. If they took over an area, if it was DSL, they took over old cable stuff like like cable TV lines, which is coax going into your house. If they took over a telephone company such as AT&T or Pac Bell, Pacific Bell, they took over the phone lines going into your house. And depending on which one of those lines they used on, if they had to add extra equipment, like back in the day, DSL, you would plug it into your phone line like a dial-up, but then you had this little filter doohickey dongle thing that you plugged your phone line into. And so it's all existing old wire, and it's new technology, unless they've run fiber to it. But no, it's not all wireless. If people go, wait, why don't you have whatever? Now there's things like T-Mobile. You buy a thing that's like a oversized cell phone. It's a big block, and you plug it into the wall for power, and it gets a cell phone signal, and that's your Wi-Fi. It's home internet. So they're doing that in certain places like Manteca or the Valley or places where there's not internet cabling run in.
Yeah, I know Frontier's trying to get us in there for some fiber optic cable stuff.
Yeah, so they must have taken over someone's lines that are local. They could have been your local cable company.
And I
or your
couldn't
local
get
phone.
AT&T at my location at the time when I
Right.
moved.
Right.
Because I was on SBCglobal.net.
Sure.
Way out in Escalon.
And
then
that was
moved
probably
back
like
to Manteca.
Escalon cable or whatever.
Yeah,
right,
and
back
I
in the
had
day.
like 3 months to switch over. Of course, that's exactly when my hard drive went. My motherboard was shot, and I couldn't get into anything online. And
Yeah, my
I
first cell
sacrificed
phone,
a lot of
they would charge. Like my
stuff.
first cell phone, you had to pay for time.
Oh, minutes. Bring
Yeah,
me mic down a
minutes.
little for me.
Yeah, the whole idea that you can. I
Bring me
mean,
mic down.
back in the '80s, I remember my parents having to call Chile and they had to pay. Now every call international is like free and stuff. But back in those days, yeah, you had to pay for all. Anytime you call like another city outside of your area,
We
you
had a
had to
book this thick,
yeah.
at least, of if you were using a cell phone when the first cell phones came out in the cars. It was like two bricks side by side. There
Oh,
was like
yeah,
the
those-
EBT-10
those
or
big
the
ass
AKS.
So I used to,
Yeah.
I used to install those in high school.
Yeah, so we had this book we had to consult, and it's like every time you change cell towers, you had to like punch in a code on your phone. Kids have no clue how simple things
They
are
have
right
no
now.
clue. Yeah.
It's like,
They have no
and that was just
clue.
like 1990s, 1991, 1992.
One way you
Every
swipe,
time you knew that you didn't have cell coverage, you'd have to punch in the next code.
you swipe
yeah.
this way and you get a large pizza delivered. You swipe this way and you get
A date.
you get pussy. Yeah, And it's fucking weird.
Well,
And
Paul
so-
used to work for DirecTV. He used to install all those things.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
on a larger scale. But yeah, you're right. And so even that kind of infrastructure, there's another source that never needed to take over existing services. In other words, you put a satellite dish on the roof and you ran a wire to a TV
Yeah.
or to a box, and then that box connected to your TV.
You had
Steven-
172 choices.
Steven's got no television and stuff.
Steven has no television.
Steven's got no television.
Why is he telling on you? Why aren't you telling your own story, dude?
Well, Chris is the kind of guy where he asks you a question and then he answers it. So
I was
You
just
know.
coming to figure that out. I mean, my first time at the show, thanks for having me. I didn't even know I was going to be in the lineup today, except I got in the car. So, what
Yeah.
is the show about? What's your theme?
whose show?
Yeah, what show? Are we on a show?
What are we doing?
Wait,
Am I missing
nobody
the boat?
told me this.
Yeah, I didn't even get
Yeah.
prepped on the way here. I just knew I was getting in the car coming
The
to San
theme is-
Francisco.
Comedy Weed Fun. CWF. Comedy Weed Fun. But basically,
Comedy weed
I'm
fun.
about letting anybody on this show. Like, I'm not even that picky.
Yeah, Stockton still lets me
mean,
in.
Don't
Terrible
you feel
Motor
special now? He said he's not
Show.
even picky.
Anybody.
I'm not-
Yeah, anybody.
I think I let a couple of
I'm glad you have no standards. That seems to be
Paul's
the going
drug
rate these
addicted
days.
friends on
See,
the
there you
show.
go.
Yeah. I
Just
let
be
a couple
friends.
well, a couple
No,
of
she's
his
my
friends.
sponsor.
Be
She's here to keep me
friends.
on the straight and
One,
narrow.
one of
Can't
his
we be
friends, like,
friends?
yeah, I don't know what the hell. But basically, I think anybody can talk as long as you can talk. I'm down with
As long
people.
as you can talk.
If you can talk, I'm down. With
Yeah,
you
the
being
last
on this
3 weeks.
show.
That's funny because he's been
Yeah.
opening the show like he has Down syndrome.
I do
Aw.
have Down syndrome. And
Yeah.
so
I
it's
have up
true.
syndrome. You know, I drink coffee, it puts me to sleep. I drink alcohol, it wakes me
yeah.
up.
I think I'm in the spectrum somewhere because I can ride bar for hours at a time without even. I enjoy being on bar. I enjoy
It's the
trains.
trains.
And I'm seeing these kids like just excited about being on bar, and I'm not excited about it, but I'm not one of those people who freaks out like we're underwater. I'm not.
Yeah,
But,
that is a trippy experience.
yeah.
That's kind of fun.
because I ride it so much. But yeah, I do think I'm in this. Actually, I met a woman who wrote like a bunch of books on Asperger's,
Okay.
and she told me she said I think you got Asperger's, but I'm from the generation where they didn't really label you. You know, they just thought you were just maybe you just did too much weed when you were a kid or something. Maybe your parents let you drink too much. They didn't do all that shit. I'm like 53. They weren't really when I was in school.
No, I was pouring the drinks for the elders while they're playing
Yeah.
pinochle. You know, it's like 3 fingers because my hands were small,
Oh.
while everybody else went out and raised hell.
I was in special ed, but I wasn't in special. But I was in the little yellow bus.
You were?
I did. I did.
Did they give you a helmet?
Oh no, they never gave me a helmet.
I just
He
wanna
never
know,
graduated.
How far did this go? Did you have a mouth
They're
guard?
No,
like,
actually-
fuck it, he doesn't need it. It
Actually,
doesn't matter.
When I played Little League baseball,
Nothing to
they
say
had me
here.
wear a helmet when I was on bat.
Waste of a helmet.
That was the only
Oh,
time. Yeah,
man.
but I did ride the little yellow bus, and now I ride a little white bus.
Well, it's funny that you brought
Yeah.
up sports for that because I know they came out with the cup to protect guys here way before they came out with a helmet to protect their
Yeah,
head.
I remember
The little
when
head came first.
I used to play catcher in Little League. I remember my coach told me to get a cup. I had no fucking clue
A cup?
what the hell a
What
cup
size?
was.
What
I
size
don't
cup?
know. But I
12
think
ouncer?
I think I wore it once, but I hated it. That shit is annoying. Like I don't know. I didn't like wearing it, but
I used to play
Yeah.
catcher in the
That's
ride.
why I got rid of my bra before coming out here. I hated wearing it. And that's 2 cups,
yeah.
you know? But they're just wrong. You don't want wires.
No, especially not underwires because they really dig in.
They're,
Don't
like,
they?
really
Don't they? Like
uncomfortable,
right
I
here.
heard.
Yeah, and they
Don't
make
you feel that
I
bruising
can
right
sit
there,
for
Paul?
hours and they just.
I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah.
wear a bra. I mean, some people think I should wear a bra because I got some nice titties, but I mean, I don't wear bras.
They had a
but-
whole episode on Seinfeld about the bro,
Yeah.
right?
But you see these soccer players, they wear like bras because when they
The
run,
bouncy.
yeah, like the the shirt rubs up against their nipples and it hurts. So now athletes wear bras because they run. a
But, like,
lot.
on our next segment is called you show me yours, I'll show you mine. Steven, show us your video of the one that got all the
Yeah.
things. Share your screen.
Show
all
us
the
your-
hits.
Share it with you on the screen share.
What made friends for you?
Oh,
The one that made the videos, and then I'll share my latest collab because that was a collab you did with taping a bolt to a dude's head or whatever. And then I'll share
What, to make
share
him a
my
unicorn?
current collab with Brady Holt.
okay.
Or I can share the beginning of
let
me
me get it all
eating
set
a
up
wing
here.
at Def
I'm going to
Beach
show the
Road.
YouTube version,
Have you
which
been-
has
Try the
not
puppy
gone
channel.
viral. But
Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can have him show it. You guys got to be quiet because we're all going to be on hot mics. Hot mics.
all right, how do I
You go screen share.
screen share? Where's
Yeah, and
that?
then I'll take off your lower thirds. Boom, gone. Just our logos will be in place. You should be able to screen share.
I'll share entire screen.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, and then I'll bring my browser window over here,
There you go. Look at you go.
and then we'll go full screen.
There you look at you like a master.
Oh.
All right, ready?
Yeah, be quiet, everybody. Here we go. Action.
Volume?
Yeah, do we have volume?
Oh.
Eh.
What do I need to do? Just turn the sound up on my computer?
Yeah.
There's no way I can just stream the audio through?
I don't know.
Um,
Oh, no wonder it's coming in kind of shitty. Go to better res, but I don't want you to drop out either.
well, this is.
Oh,
this
you're
is-
at 14.4. Never mind. Sorry, I thought it said 144.
Okay. Oh, we're not in Zoom. Oh, I see.
You got
Yeah, I don't
enough
know
shit
if
on your
Messenger has.
taskbar? Holy shit, bro. You're like
What?
my dad's iPhone. Do you need all these windows open?
Yeah, my mom's still in the paper.
Fuck.
That's a lot of windows.
You don't need a taskbar with all that shit on it.
Any of it
Holy
porn?
shit.
or- Is there any porn there?
No, it's all work related. Poor guy.
Oh,
Oh, no fun.
no porn.
Yeah, you think that's bad? You should see my mom's kitchen with all the paper that she has to have in visual sight. Her dining table is covered with boxes of papers that she doesn't want to lose sight of.
Oh, the newspaper.
Okay, here we go. He's going to try it.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm going to turn up my audio on the computer and see if that's good enough. Okay, here we go.
Now hit your volume on the.
Dude just
The
came out of the
window.
Matrix or what?
It looks like
Are
it.
I'm on the window?
Right there. On see down below. Oh, it is on. Okay, sorry. Never mind. You can tell us what's happening here. Oh Jesus!
Ouch. It's a bolt?
It's a bolt, isn't it? A bolt? What is it?
It's a nut.
It's a nut.
Oh, a nut on the back of his skull.
Yeah, I mean, there's an easier way to get a nut on your face.
Yeah, there's an easier way
There's
for
an
people to
easier way get
identify a
nut on your
dickhead.
head. Yeah.
I saw Paul's OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I paid like $5 to see that.
You did?
Damn,
Yeah.
he must have subscribed for 6
Oh.
months.
I
there.
never even looked for it.
You never looked at Paul's OnlyFans?
No, I haven't.
So you're talking to this guy, but that's actually so it
It's
was
only
a
for fans.
piece of prosthetic that you guys put on.
Yeah, it's actually a nut from my old car. I had a 2016 VW GTI, and I did some suspension work on it, so I had these nuts left over, and we just taped it onto the back of his head with some carpet tape.
Oh, that's funny. And so this video got you 2,000 more viewers.
Subscribers, yeah,
Subscribers.
2,100 and something so far.
People are bored. They gotta go, like, if we ever said we were bored when I was growing up, we were told to go, like, move the wood pile. People need
Yeah.
to physically get up away from their screens and go move a wood pile.
So I
Find
was
all the
told-
places you can store
Yeah.
that wood.
So I was in an online writing class with one of the writers from Conan O'Brien, and I saw an old friend from San Francisco, and it was Brady Hold. Brady Hold is now in New York, and so we talked online at school, and then we reconnected offline, and he said, "Man, I'm having a problem getting people to collab with me on videos." But one of the things he had mentioned in school online during one of these classes is that one of his little short reels got him like
Hey,
thousands of people.
we're about to go viral. Jen's about to eat a banana. and
Yeah,
so
yeah, I
We're
know.
trying
It was
to go
very
vi-
appealing in that
It's
sound.
very
right?
appealing.
ASMR and
We're
the
trying to
sound
go
of peeling
viral. You're
banana.
talking, but Jen's gonna eat a banana, dude.
Okay.
I'm not even on the screen.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
Yeah, you are.
hi.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's him over
Yeah.
there. That's
See,
us
I
over
like
here.
this side. I have a friend that opens the other side and eats it, but I know they're on the spectrum.
So going on with the thought is that it's funny what videos will garner, what videos will get you, whatever. And so even with me, which I'll have to see if I can do this one.
Why are you like eating it away from me? Why can't you eat it from me?
Jeez.
Just using the camera. Watch.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at that screen right there.
Okay, so I'm trying to.
Yeah. You love potassium. I heard that if like people used to cook the
never-
banana peels and
See
like
it right there? See
you
right
could
there?
like smoke it and stuff. It used to be. I heard like the banana peels was like a
You
drug.
boil them
You boil.
and use the water.
I smoked roasted peanut shells one time. I
You
saw it.
smoked them?
Yeah, I saw it
Smoked 'em.
online that it gets you high. So I didn't have weed back in the '90s, so I was smoking roasted peanut shells and stuff. Yeah.
All right, so
That's a good banana. Nice.
what I was trying to say, Steven,
Do you
I
grow
think
your own bananas?
we'll see if they
or-
finish.
Oh. Right. Brady Holt.
So what I was saying is I noticed that he said that he had some short video that literally got some reel that literally got him like 5,000, or he went to sleep one night and got back and he had like 20,000 more followers or something. And I was like, what was it? And he goes, it was really stupid. And so even this, he goes, let's start collabing. I go, well, I'm in California. He goes, well, let's swap videos back and forth and I'll edit them and put them online. And he goes, you can share them. And so here's one of them. I'll share with you in just a second. Once it starts over again. Are you watching your screen?
Are those your shoes or his shoes?
Those are his shoes.
That looks like
But
the,
we'll go to this in just
it looks
a
like
second.
the intro to Full House or something. With the Golden Gate Bridge. or-
No, yeah, it's Sutro Tower, so it's supposed to represent I'm in San Francisco.
Oh,
and
the
he's in New
Sutro
York.
Towers. Oh.
That's Sutro Tower.
Okay, I don't know what it was called.
That was the tower that basically where all of our TV shows come from.
Yeah, there used to be like the towers up there.
Okay, watch. Here you go.
Long day of work. I cannot wait to keep these dogs off. There we go. So, what the hell? Hey, Paul.
Yo, Brady. Dude, put your shoes back on.
Aren't you in California?
California. And I can still smell that shit from here.
Ugh.
So he said he went to bed one night and all of a sudden it was something like that. And it was something innocuous that he didn't even realize that was going to get him anything.
The Baby Got Back, the rapper, he played at one of my high school reunions and stuff.
Isn't that Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot. They wanted like $150 because they hired him.
By the way, Steven, you still have your screen share on.
I didn't want to like.
How do I turn that off?
You should be able to go to the upper left hand or upper right hand corner, the three dots. Keep going.
Oh yeah.
This
And
is
then
a tutorial.
stop screen sharing or down below. There's dots.
That is crazy. How many views did your video get with Brady Holt?
I don't know. That's only. I should go back and look. Probably not many.
I thought Brady Holt was a quarterback. Isn't there a quarterback named Brady or
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady?
Is that the one?
Tom Brady.
Isn't that the guy?
I was watching.
His
him
career was
yesterday.
on hold, and then he went back into it.
Yeah, I was
Who
watching
was it
him.
that, like retired 2 or 3 times.
So there's a lot of responses on it.
Yeah, I think he retired once or twice
And went back into it.
Yeah, because but he won a Super Bowl. I mean, most people retire, they come back and they suck. But he actually won a Super Bowl when he came back. So, but yeah, he was on TV yesterday. He was doing the play-by-play for the Niners Rams game. Are you a football fan? Or?
I have not been watching sports for quite some time, but I used to. We used to be in like a football pool, and
it doesn't
of course,
show views. Sorry, go ahead.
I would pick all the winning teams. My husband would say I was over the shin splints, which he meant feng shui of the color of their jerseys. And like, no, I was actually looking at the stats. I was really good at figuring it. I know.
I mean, if you had let
I'm like,
him
respect me for my wins, man.
Yeah.
You're making money, and I'm making soup in the kitchen for the Kansas City versus. I remember it was New England Patriots versus Kansas City because I did one chowder was the corn chowder for Kansas, and the other was the New England clam chowder.
Yeah.
As we're hosting the party, and of course, I picked the winners.
Oh yeah, I would have taken you to Vegas instead of divorce.
No, you know what happened? We did have some friends that were having their anniversary up in Reno. They took us with them, and I'm at the blackjack table and I'm winning, and he starts walking over, and I start losing. And he walks away, I start winning. He starts walking towards me, I start losing. I'm like, dude, stay the fuck away from me. You are bad juju on this. I can't possibly win with you in this proximity.
You were married to the cooler and stuff. Did you ever,
the what?
The Cooler. Have you seen the movie The Cooler?
No, I haven't.
It's about some guy who worked in the Vegas casino, and anytime somebody would start winning or get on a roll, they would bring him in to
change the vibe.
Yeah, change the vibe.
Because the house wants to win.
Yeah, and then he started getting laid, and suddenly he lost his touch. Now he couldn't fuck up anybody's game anymore.
Well, that might have been it. He wasn't getting laid.
Yeah, The Cooler.
No, my ex, because it was like,
your ex wasn't getting laid and stuff.
Well, that meant me either.
Oh yeah.
Because it was like sexual camels, one hump or two, and long dry spells.
Were you into like an open marriage or?
I didn't know I was.
Oh yeah.
Ask my cousin. Ask my second cousin once and permanently removed.
That's crazy.
No, we were really close, and he had to fuck that up too. So.
That sucks.
But you know what? It all works out. I don't mean bad for him. I just said, God, he's all yours now, because his name meant gift from God, and I gave it back.
What was his name?
John.
John. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My dad.
I'm like, God, he's all yours now. God was harder on him than my divorce attorney. Dude's gone through prostate cancer removal, and the cancer came back, and he's got some other surgery shit from the chemo doing sideways things to him. I don't feel good for him. I just don't feel bad for me because of all the things I'm not having to live through with them. Like I said, excommunication is my beer. When I go to Deaf Puppy Club, try that and the puppy chow because their food is good.
Yeah, the puppy chow.
The puppy chow.
They actually
serve
feed
it
people
in
a dog bowl.
Dog bowls. Side by side, 2 dog dishes.
Were you
it's
like pegging him and he got prostate cancer?
No, honey.
Were you like,
No, honey.
were you like,
look at Steven.
were you like begging him?
No, honey.
Were you
It's
like
okay.
fingering him and stuff? Like, is that good for a man if you start fingering him? Is that
Oh,
better?
Jesus.
Is
Is
that
it
better
good for the
for-
relationship to
gotta-
get your head out of your ass to
gotta-
make room for the fist? I don't know.
I gotta listen to Monica's show.
Yeah,
don't
that's
even
a different
listening to too
show.
much of sex
I don't get
voices.
paid enough for this appearance right now to answer these questions.
yeah.
My
Wow.
legal group is on here on this bottle.
You're asking
so
me questions that I don't answer until the third podcast.
if it's not 3 a.m., I don't answer that
I
question.
don't answer those
Yeah,
questions
it's
until
gotta
the
be
third
way,
podcast,
way, way
and
after dark.
Then you can violate my sensibilities.
So, do you like Manteca? Are you trying to move out of there? Or?
Why? It's
I don't know.
nice.
I'm
The house is
asking.
paid for.
That's good.
It's
That's
nice
the
and chill
best
out
part.
there.
The house is
Yeah.
paid for, and I've got more than 40 years of archives of family whatevers. Because it's never just the things we chose. It was things that came from like Aunt Betty's coffee table, or my grandma's paintings, or it's like everything's got a name assigned to it. We had this one fabric. It's like this cow pattern. I found it at my mom's cleaning out her place in Santa Cruz recently. And she goes, "Oh, yeah, that was for Uncle Warner's blanket." I'm like, Uncle Warner died in 1985. Do you think we can use this for something else now? Because his blanket never was created. Because he'd had a stroke and was slow. And so they thought, this would be really cool as a blanket for him. But it's like, finish the job and don't put his name to it until he's actually received it.
So, what part of Santa Cruz? Like
Scotts Valley.
Scotts Valley?
Yeah, more up in the hills, so the fog burns off first, and
I like Capitola.
her neighbors have horses and stuff. It's not like beachfront view
Oh,
or any of that.
I like Capitola better and stuff.
My dad grew up in Capitola. He was a Capitola village rat.
It got destroyed, the pier, a couple years ago. Or?
My daughter was working at the restaurant that ended up on the news
Oh, yeah?
with both Gavin Newsom and President Biden showed up there at Zelda's.
Right.
And so
Oh,
when the
Zelda's,
pier washed
yeah,
through, you know what they
yeah.
did when they rebuilt? They have an archway now in there from the pier. They have this one big block of wood that came from the pier that they reconstructed the building with.
I think I ate at Zelda's one time, yeah.
Once?
I think once or twice. I had a
What's
friend.
funny is my daughter actually looks like the character Zelda if you're into gaming.
Yeah, my friend used to live near the Capitola Pier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Dad used to sell comic books on the beach when he was a kid there. Like
Oh,
2 for a
really?
nickel, 3 for a dime.
Oh.
And also the rentals on the umbrellas for the people out there on the beach that wanted an umbrella.
Oh, yeah.
You doing okay there with that pen? You writing your obits with it? It sounds like you're dying over here, man. Yeah, try oxygen. I'm hooked. See, it just this is what I mean. I can't party like that because I've already got to run
He's
in.
trying to get a free
help
massage
somebody else.
out of you later.
Yeah.
You like my
She
back?
charges by the minute, sorry.
He's got my roll-on CBD stuff for his hip. So.
Yeah. Starting to get the old man
The
hip
high
syndrome.
gorgeous ice goddess.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want some more of that. If you guys want to sponsor me, please.
Yeah.
I would
High
love to work
gorgeous.
for the company.
Yeah. We'll
Did
take
you go
us-
to
I'll go
massage
sponsor
school?
it.
Or did
Yeah.
You, yeah.
Yeah, the legit stuff. What gets me is when you start working in a city and they give you this thing for your business application
Mm-hmm.
to get a business license, and you say you want to go into massage therapy. At the time, it was Modesto. At the time, they had a Mormon chief of police. So on the paperwork, it's like, okay, so I'm applying to become a massage therapist for my business license. The paperwork says, are you a prostitute? Have you ever been a prostitute? Are you wanting to be a prostitute? I'm like, dude, I'm not looking to work on 9th Street. Okay, I've got too many teeth. I can't even go see a band over there right now. So it was like, it's insulting because like I paid money for this education to help people to get them out of stress.
It's a real career, you know.
Right. It's
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah.
And, they even taught us the words, I do not do sexual massage.
Oh no. So of course.
It's like you have to really like your partner to want to do that
No,
stuff.
I
If
know.
the wife and girlfriend aren't going to do it, why am I going to?
So I see
charge
we
them.
have live viewers. Please,
We have
Yeah,
people
live
actually paying
viewers.
attention to this
we
shit?
have people paying attention. So feel free to
Hello.
ask any questions in the comment section. I am monitoring the chat. And of course, it's Chris's show, but we're
So
here on the
who's winning
Junkyard.
this one
We're
right
here on
now?
the Junkyard Rat Show with Stephen Ferris. Jen
for
Arrows,
Jen
myself,
Arrows.
Paul Brabant,
Yeah.
of course, the rat himself.
My dad took a massage classes and stuff, but
Yeah.
he never gave me any massages. I don't know. Is
That's
that weird?
probably okay. Pedophilia
Yeah.
doesn't run in your family.
I think, I think he fell in
He
love.
laughed.
I think he fell in
He
love.
laughed. Laugh again, just so the camera sees
I
you
want
laugh
to hear
again.
I
you.
think he fell in love.
Say it, Steven.
He fell in love with somebody at the massage club.
Yeah. She rubbed him right. She found his funny
I
bone.
guess so. Because I remember that he chose the class over being at my mom's birthday. I think that's
That's
when
the
the
name of
marriage
my massage
ended.
parlor.
That-
Rubbed
that-
right.
Yeah,
Rubbed
but he
right?
never gave me any massage. I thought that was weird. Like
He
Why-
never gave you a massage.
he never
Happy
gave
ending massage
he
parlor.
never gave me the massage. No, I don't know about that. I don't know about the happy
I want
ending.
everybody to walk
The
out
problem-
happy.
My dad
Yeah.
had the
And
massage
relax.
table too. He had like the whole table thing. I don't like the one that you just sit down and
The
they
chair
do,
massage?
Yeah, they do. I don't like the chair massage.
And they're
thing.
doing all the shiatsu pounding.
Yeah,
stuff
they
along-
pound
yeah.
on you. Yeah.
Stuff could work, but I don't inflict relaxation. Okay. But I'm also not looking to stimulate that. I figure you've got things well in hand by now, right? You know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't need to come in there and get a tutorial on what turns you on. But no,
Yeah.
the health benefits actually for massage therapy, it could take up to 45 minutes to
Yeah.
get somebody out of the sympathetic state into the parasympathetic.
Yeah, because some
Because the sympathetic is
dispensaries,
when you're all
yeah.
stressed out. Your brain is like, okay, all the functions go right here to the base that says to your body, okay, your blood's gonna rush to your major muscle groups. You're not gonna digest. You're not gonna sleep well. None of these things are gonna function until you're out of that deer fight, flight, fear, or faint.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Okay.
a normal
That's a
person
sympathetic
isn't a normal, and that's the first part. And isn't that like with a normal person, if you're having actual, and
He's
we're
like
making all these
normal in this
sexual
crowd.
massage jokes, but when you're massaging someone for reals, that's when they're still can't relax to the point where somebody's touching on them. They're like, okay,
It takes
just
a
relax,
good
breathe.
45 minutes to get you out of that state. The
Okay.
deer, it stops chewing its cud. It's like deer in the headlights. It's, oh my God, panic. There's that car looking at me. And then when the stress is over, when the threat is over, they just shake it off.
Right.
And we don't have that mechanism as humans to just shake it off. And even when you listen to Taylor Swift doing the song, Shake It Off, whatever, you got to actually, get out there and shake your tail feathers, change the dynamics. But otherwise, if you want to get into that parasympathetic state where you can digest your food, you can sleep well, you can start to heal, your body is not in ultra stress, you can use your higher reasoning senses, in the frontal cortex of the brain. You want that blood getting there. You want the blood to drain out of the major muscle groups in your limbs and go back to flowing with your heart, not at an accelerated rate, but in your deeper breathing, not your shallow breathing. Then get a massage. Get somebody that you can trust, but don't say, oh, whatever you say, doc. You need to be in control of your own body. You need to have ultimate authority over that. And if that person isn't, I had a guy, he was working on me so hard one time. I said, dude, you got to let up because,
Yeah, I got
this is
damaged.
too much.
I got
And he says, you haven't
damaged.
hit the ceiling yet. I said, if I hit the ceiling, you're hitting the floor.
Yeah, I got. So,
But you got to stand up for yourself, even if you're laying down.
and even if it's someone that you think is a professional, or they can have the awards on the wall. They could have been recommended by whoever. I got recommended to. I won't even use the guy's name, but he was the masseuse that worked on all the 49ers. And so I was damaged.
Sports massage is
one time.
very different, too.
Yeah, and I was really damaged, and I went in and I told him, hey man, I'm damaged. I don't even know if anybody should be touching me right now because I'm so tense.
If you've
and
got all that
traumatized.
tense and
that trauma happening.
inflamed,
Yeah, if anything, you probably need to heal first, like either heat and cold and whatever. But anyway, so I remember going in and he went at me from like the side and was like almost like he was bending I was lying on my side and was like on top of me, like he was bending me the wrong way. Like I've never been bent like that when somebody's
really bent out of shape, huh, Paul? You're
Yeah.
still bent
No,
out of
but-
shape
but
over
he
this.
was-
still
he was the
upset
masseuse.
over it, isn't
He was the
He's
masseuse
not
for the
over it.
49ers, and I walked out of there in more pain than I went in. Usually, even if you're like that, even if they're just trying to take it easy on you, you're
Yeah.
usually way more relaxed when you leave there. But
I used to get massages and
those
physical
hurt.
therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I went through. They used to do the cup thing on me, you know.
Oh yeah,
And they put the the acupuncture. But
or
yeah,
acupressure.
Yeah.
Okay, acupressure I've done.
Is the cups, right?
Acupuncture, you have to know 900 points on the body to even baseline pass to do acupuncture because you're using needles.
Yeah.
And with
I
all
did that once.
but they have shown with Western medicine, they finally caught up with Eastern Orthodox. You know what they were training is they used a functional MRI. 2005, they did. I'm going to get fancy on the words because I know what I'm saying.
Go for it.
The neurobiological correlates of acupuncture.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Steven's still writing that down.
Neurobiological correlates of acupuncture. They figured what Western medicine thought they knew everything about with the audio and visual cortices of the brain.
Yeah.
And they were able to choose the points that in acupuncture they say, oh, well, you stimulate here, and they threw in a wacky something that doesn't correlate. And they used a functional MRI to actually show the pattern, how by stimulating those 2 points, they were actually triggering responses in those areas of the brain, in the audio and visual cortices of the brain. So they know now, they've been able to prove all these things they had to do in Eastern medicine. It wasn't just doctors practicing. If you failed, if somebody in the nobility or somebody in the aristocracy died because you didn't handle it right, they'd put you to death.
Yeah.
So they know what the hell they're talking about. They've tracked these things in the body. And now Western medicine, it's not just woohoo. They can prove those things actually correlate. The neurobiological correlates of acupuncture. Acupressure, 3 fingers on this hand, 3 fingers on that hand. I'm doing certain channels to feel your pulse very lightly in certain areas. So like for the lung meridian, I'd want to be here and down here between the thumb and the finger. And I'm feeling until the pulse is like off for a minute. Yeah. But if you're holding, you're guiding the body to respond in a way where suddenly they start to pulse together. It's like, oh, pay attention to me, and you open those channels. I had one client come to me. He was having these issues. You know who he is. Where he had tardive dyskinesia, and the muscle movements were really erratic, and he wouldn't stop talking. And I said, just, you know what, don't even get undressed for this massage. I'm just going to do acupressure. I did the opening, the balancing, and the closing, just following the guidebook. And he fell asleep for 3 hours on the table. Fortunately, I had the table at home. It was a friend I trusted. And I could hear him snoring. I'd go and do the dishes. I'd come check, make sure he didn't fall off the table.
And you won't believe how many
He wasn't manic for 10 years. And I know that because I ended up dating him, and he was like not going through that ever until his family stressed him out again. But whatever.
And when someone's out like that for 3 hours on the table, I mean, you won't believe the amount of things you could charge to their Amazon account.
It was before Amazon existed, dude. It was pre-Amazon. I had this problem. I was telling about working with my daughter, going to this class. Her kindergarten was doing a hippie day. And I couldn't consult. I couldn't consult Google or anything else. And I'm doing her face, and I did this circle on her face. I was going to do a peace sign, right?
Like a little rainbow.
Like a peace sign is a Mercedes sign with the stem going all the way through.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it did or didn't. And I left it as a Mercedes symbol. She came home to me. She said, Mom, you got it wrong. My teacher said, this is a Mercedes sign. I said, that doesn't mean I'm a pacifist. It means I'm a capitalist. How do you know I got it wrong? Maybe I meant to send you to hippie day going, nah, my family's all about capitalism.
I used to steal the Mercedes emblems on the cars.
Remember that? Good.
Remember the emblems that used to come out on the Mercedes?
Yeah.
I used to take those when I was in high school.
So you knew the difference.
Yeah, but
I hadn't been around enough people that had a Mercedes.
You're the one. No, I'm just kidding.
It was this guy. We got confession roll tape.
I saw a woman hit like a Porsche today. I guess the guy was churning on mission, almost ran her dog over, and she just started smacking the Porsche, and the guy just took off.
I'd smack a Porsche.
I'm like, yeah, you're
I've
smacking
kicked cars.
Repairs.
I've kicked cars in San Francisco that have cut me off in a crosswalk.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had people stop and get out of their car, and I'm like, you almost fucking hit me.
Yeah.
And you get in the car and run over them and go away.
Literally gonna kick your car. I go, lucky I didn't jump up on your hood.
Nice.
But
I've had people tell me or ask me to smack their Porsche.
Asked you to smack a Porsche?
They're like, can you smack my Porsche, please?
Why?
Huh?
Insurance money.
I don't know. Like some people are like into it.
Yeah.
Masochists are everywhere. God.
Some people like the insurance.
smack my ash.
Yeah.
My Porsche.
Oh.
Kush
okay.
my ash. Get it right.
Yeah,
Kush.
Kush
My ash.
You were saying add a laugh track. I was gonna hit that. I have a video queued up, and I realized it was my comedy set from the hot ones.
When you
And
made
so,
him laugh.
Yeah. Well, no, but that's.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, so that wasn't a laugh track.
You like Hot
Here's me
Boys?
speaking.
You can't
at
even use that segment.
You like Hot Boys? Have you been to Hot Boys? Or you like Hot Boys?
Hot Boys? You mean hot takes? You mean our hot ones?
No,
or
there's a wing restaurant called Hot Boys. It's like a chain.
You're in town?
There's one near where I live in Walnut Creek. The Hot Boys.
In Walnut Creek.
It's called Hot Boys. Yeah, the Hot Boys.
No.
I like Walnut Creek. It's just too rich for my blood.
Oh yeah.
I'm fine if I'm doing the door for some other comedian doing something at a sushi joint. That was a really good gig. Thank you for that. That was fun.
You performed in Walnut Creek? Or?
Yeah, she said.
I'm always performing.
Oh yeah.
I'm just not always with an audience or getting paid for it.
Yeah, that too.
That's the way you do it.
It's my therapy. You know, I'd rather chill other people out or be weirder than them so they have permission.
Yeah.
It just works that way. My brother caused a lot of stress, so I didn't know it was a career builder for me to get into massage and doing all this other stuff to make people feel better about life. But
that's a great thing about San Francisco. You're never the weirdest person here. You can be on the bus, on BART. Anywhere you go, there's always some homeless dude who's stinking up a bus.
mm-hmm.
It's hard to be like the craziest person.
And that's right. You could be a
room.
client here at Studios also.
At Studios, yeah. Are you
a client?
Are you gonna be Are you gonna get a show here? Are you gonna get a podcast here?
The talent. She uses my home studio.
You know, you see the green wall over there? I helped paint that too. I think that's my step stool in the corner. The green one with the paint on it.
That is your step stool still.
I have invested in the place.
Yeah, that is your step stool. Yeah. As I put a background on him, sorry.
Yeah, I'm supporting what Paul's doing because he supported when I started getting into comedy 2013 after my divorce and after all the other things. I got into acting, I got into poetry slams, I got into activism, I was singing for my supper, and why not comedy? Go check it out. And so I found him in Redwood City at Above the Underground.
Let me hear you sing.
They really enjoyed it. Do you want a comedy song?
Yeah, let me hear you sing a song.
So do you want it about herpes or do you want it about...
Well, no. Paul doesn't have a hairpiece.
Hairy pussy? Or
Not
do you
anymore.
Want it about...
No, I got
Paul doesn't have a hairpiece.
I don't have a hairpiece. No,
I mean,
no
I think
hairpiece.
Steven and I can agree.
I still have the herpes.
Hairy pussy song.
What'd you say, Steven?
What?
Steven wants a hairy pussy song.
Which song do you want? Downtown?
Why are we playing songs?
He wanted me to sing.
She's gonna sing a song.
Oh, okay.
And she's giving you choices.
I just had a solo.
So last time, Monica goes, "Do you want to just?" She goes, "Would you like me to sing the Canadian flag song?"
The Canadian flag song.
I'm like, sure. And so I thought I was gonna hear a verse. No, I heard the whole damn thing.
You heard the whole thing.
A cappella.
You mean the national anthem of Canada?
Yeah, that's the flag song of Canada. Don't know.
I don't know the lyrics to that one.
I felt like I needed to take my hat off.
I'll just go downtown. This one.
No, that's the other one.
Okay.
Oh, Canada. I think that's how the national anthem goes.
No, it's Canada A.
Now it's your turn.
Okay.
It's your turn to sing.
Okay. When you get furries. Okay. Let me
get some water. Get some water. Get some water there.
Yeah. Okay.
Drink.
Drink. Yeah.
When you got stubble, life can turn to rubble, so you want to take care of downtown. When you get furry, they'll start to worry, so you better just shave downtown. So trim a lot, take time and get creative. Depilatory creams are fine. or have a friend just braid it. How can you lose? Your life gets smoother there. You know the tongues will be wagging, saying you care about downtown. Life gets much smoother for you.
There you go.
Downtown.
I got my original bush.
Yay.
I've never shaved down there. Is that weird?
Yeah, because it'll just come in stubbly and gray and painful, and you just don't want the itchies. It's just like maintenance is just.
I don't
That's
like shaving
bullshit.
Hey, that kind of segues into our new sponsor, Dollar Shave Club. That's right,
Yeah.
folks. Dollar Shave Club. If you're burning and you're itching, it's Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right.
I hope
Back
they
to the
actually
show.
put money to this.
yeah.
Money.
Steven, do you shave down there? Do you shave?
Where?
Your bush?
Your
Do you-
South Pole.
Your South Pole? Do you shave down there? I've never shaved my bush.
No.
Have you shaved your bush? How about you, Paul? Have you shaved
I
your...
look like a 1970s like NBA star down there. It's all fro. It's all fro.
You're on drugs.
It's
or
all
something?
fro.
You're on
He's
drugs.
It's
the
all
early
fro.
Burt Reynolds.
He's-
It's all fro.
You look like early Magic
Which, you know, I
Johnson.
think it should have some padding for one, but they
Yeah.
used to shave it all off, especially like back in the old Western
Yeah.
days, the pioneer days and stuff, because, you know, the ladies of the night, you know, the actual sex workers getting paid for this and
because you
respected
got
at the time.
crabs down there, don't you?
Right,
You
they
could have
didn't want to
crabs.
have that issue.
Or
So instead, they
herpes.
created these fake wigs for there, and they call them merkins.
Oh yeah.
And then we get a whole slew of people who can't speak going, hey, I'm a merkin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
And they have a whole department store. It's called Merkenstocks.
Merkin
So-
Ah.
All that long walk
You
for
went
that.
so far for that.
That is crazy.
Merkin
But,
stuff.
That is crazy.
I don't know. Okay, I still love you.
You
Paul.
sing pretty good though. You sing pretty good.
Oh, thank you. I've come up with a few different things because I found one time just trying to tell jokes in a really loud bar where the drunk uncle of the bar owner is at the other end.
Yeah.
Just to get their attention, sometimes you go into song and it's like they have to listen because they realize there's more coming.
yeah.
You start spinning jokes or spitting jokes to people that are not paying attention, they don't know that
Yeah.
it's connected. And so I like putting concepts together like that. And
do you feel as
bringing
a
it all
female
together.
comedian, you feel pressure to be dirty on stage? Just to
oh,
get-
hell the fuck yeah.
Because yeah.
I didn't even say fuck in my marriage or the conversation was over. So, you know, when these things came out, I do want to express that I think people should be able to express themselves
Alright.
how they feel most fluidly connected to their inner message coming out to people.
Mhm.
But you cannot expect everyone to interpret the same way.
Wow.
And it's not about being dirty so much as I like people to like let their brains go there without me having to say it.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, have you heard about Parkinson's? My dad had Parkinson's.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
not going to get jokes until
No.
I say it's a lot like the opposite of Viagra. It makes everything else hard.
Yeah.
But bump. You know, there's always something to follow.
No, I know a woman, a female comedian.
What is?
She has Parkinson's, and she does a joke like,
Yeah.
you know, like it saved my marriage, my Parkinson's.
Yeah. And who
Parkinson's.
is that? Do you know who it is?
Oh, it's
That's the essential tremors. Yeah.
She was on
Yeah.
She was in America's Got Talent, wasn't she?
Yeah,
What was
so
her
it's
name?
essential tremors, but she does use that basically
Yeah.
what for mixing a margarita
Yeah.
and using a vibrator without batteries or
Yeah, my
whatever
dad
it
thought
is.
if he had it when he was
And
8 years
so-
old, he would have done a lot better with violin.
Well, the
Well,
last,
so okay, so
the last
here's
time I
the
saw
thing.
her, she had some surgery. She's a lot better though.
Oh,
Like
yeah?
a couple years ago when I saw her, she wasn't even shaking. She said, "Yeah, I had some surgery." You know, I was shaking more than she was. I was like,
Wow.
I felt like I was the one.
But they were
weird.
able to figure out neurologically how to help that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so,
We need more answers like that. You
I
know,
think- I think so.
there's a thing I just shared with Paul today about there's these 3 scientists just got the Nobel award for medicine because they figured out aspects of how to help the body's immune system not attack its own cells.
Yeah.
So my niece has lupus. She's 26. She's been dealing for 8 years with all this incredible pain. When she has these flare-ups, her hip went necrotic. She had to have a hip replacement.
What is
She's
lupus
26.
anyway? What is exactly like?
When your body's attacking itself, there's certain characteristics with lupus.
But
I'm not an expert on that
How do you know?
part.
Like how do you know if you have it? Or
Hey Siri, what are some key things about lupus you can tell me? Nope, phone's busy recording.
Do you mean how it's diagnosed? What are the symptoms, or what are you
what
asking?
are the symptoms like? Yeah.
I'll let you look, cause then I
What are the symptoms of lupus?
paused my recording. Darn it.
I found 3: arthralgia, swelling, and malar rash.
Oh. Okay.
There you go.
That didn't tell us anything about
Oh, yeah.
lupus.
No, but he asked
there's
what are the
inflammation.
symptoms of.
So do they give you?
So there's
medication
huge
or-
inflammation with the joints become really fragile. She could get a rash that takes over a lot of things. She's just miserable, just awfully miserable. So what they've done now, they've recently asked her to be part of a study where they're treating them. There are no placebos in this. If you're going, it's for the cure, where they're actually taking her own blood and going through and identifying the markers that trigger the lupus and trimming those things out and somehow putting those stem cells back into her body so that she can hopefully within less than 2 years be lupus free. We are very, very hopeful for this. And I think this is part of the study that these scientists are awarded with, is understanding the immune system in a way where they can effectively treat it. So I'm so hopeful. She's gone through hell and back again. And we almost lost her this summer. So her platelet count was so low, and yeah, the stuff's gruesome. It's like almost mimicking if somebody had rat poison. You know how the blood vessels get really thin, and
rat poison's good for you.
You don't want your body doing it to you.
I'm a rat. What are you saying? What are you saying?
I'm not giving you poison here. I'm giving you
I'm
the
a
goods.
rat. Well, you got a problem with rats? People don't like rats.
I'm not poisoning the rats.
Have you noticed that people don't like rats?
I especially don't want to poison the rats because my cats might eat them, and then my cat would die.
People don't like rats. Have you noticed that? The rats are the top of the human chain. We're top of the Chinese
calendar.
We're top of the Chinese
I think my brother was Year of the Rat.
Yeah. What year was he? Like, I'm 72. I'm a water rat.
Oh, see, I'm a metal pig. I'm 71.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, you're like a year older than me. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in 72.
Yeah.
But water rats are we're the best people in the world because
very cunning.
Most of the world is made out of water, so there's more water than land. So that's why we got so much power.
You know, all that water has land underneath it.
I know.
So you mean exposed?
Is
There's
Steven
more water
eating, or
than land.
Are you about to puke? You look like you might be puking soon. So.
How are those chips and dip?
I know. You look like a gerbil.
You have any guac?
Looks like a gerbil or something. Got a bunch of food inside your
chipmunk cheeks.
We used to have hamsters when I was a kid, but when my hamsters had a bunch of babies, and then she ate the babies, right? And I got scared because I thought my mom was gonna eat me. I was afraid. I'm like,
wow. Aren't you glad you weren't that delicacy?
I know. I don't even know. I think maybe the hamster didn't eat the babies. My mom just probably threw away the hamster babies. These days, I kind of think like maybe my mom just got rid of the babies and said, the hamster ate it. But I don't think my hamster would eat her babies. That's just wrong.
No, we had a cat eat one of her babies.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they get nutritional value out of it. And it's like, it's the runt. It's not going to make it. And
I didn't realize cats eat
They eat the sack after they have the kitten. I know. Try watching that. Oh, yeah, you don't want to bring that one to the fondue party in your sunken living room having a slideshow.
Do they still have fondue parties?
No, I'm just whatever people do to socialize anymore that isn't just sending you
the key parties.
What is it? Pebbling.
Like the
send
key
people
party.
A bunch of stuff.
Did you ever go to a key party and stuff?
To what?
Did you ever do the key party thing? The key party?
No, only saw it in a movie.
Oh, yeah?
Where that kid died out in the snow.
Yeah. What was the name of that movie?
I remember that movie. It's a stupid movie, but I can't remember the name of it.
I'm ugly. Nobody's ever
he couldn't go anywhere because his immune system was bad. He didn't have these scientists to back him. and they had a storm where all the ionic whatever in the sky
Oh,
shifted to where
yeah.
he could go out. It was so cold, none of his allergens would have affected him. But the
Yeah.
parents had the key party where they switch up. Remember the guy who got the real big woman?
Oh, yeah.
And he was so disappointed. I'm like, dude, she's so happy to have anything. Go have fun.
Yeah. I'm ugly. Nobody invited me to any
So if
key
you didn't
parties.
see the movie, they put their keys in this big old giant brandy snifter or whatever it was,
Yeah.
Right.
swirl it around, grab the keys, and that's the partner you're gonna have that night. You gotta
Right.
go find a room.
Have you been to a key party, Steven? Or have you been to a key party?
A key party?
Yeah, a key party.
Where
You
they
know?
swap keys to
You
find
put
out
all
who
your
the partner is.
you put all your keys into a bowl.
Going home with this one.
You go with somebody, but you don't leave, or you don't end up sleeping with that
Couples,
person.
it would be swingers. They'd be
Yeah, the
swapping.
women pull out keys, and whoever keys she gets, that's the guy she sleeps with that
It's
night.
just because we're the same age. We saw the
Oh,
same
hey.
movie, right?
They had that on an episode of The OC.
There you
Oh,
go.
did they?
Yeah, and the couple goes and they put their keys in, and then they end up choosing each other's keys.
Yeah.
So they don't end up going through with it.
I think one of the reasons why I don't get invited to, I don't have a car.
Yeah, I was just
I
gonna
have
say.
I don't have car keys. I don't
Just
have
paint
keys.
a Mercedes sign on your
Oh,
cheek. You'll be
Yeah,
fine.
the only reason
This
he
is
didn't
how I
go, the
clean
only
my
key he's got
car.
is one of those plastic ones
Yeah.
from the zoo that you put it in the machine that tells you a story about the elephant is the largest land animal.
Oh yeah.
That's the only key he's got.
Like that Dave Chappelle joke. He said, yeah, I've never been to any Diddy parties. I guess I'm just ugly. Nobody
Yeah, he
nobody
did say
invited
that.
me. Nobody invited me to a Diddy party because I'm
I
ugly.
guess you gotta look good in oil.
All right, guys, we got about 5 minutes left in broadcast, so I just wanted to give you forewarning.
You got any shows coming up, Steven? What shows are you doing?
Yeah, I have some shows coming up. Let's see.
Share that screen and show us the flyers. That would be the professional thing to do.
Oh. Okay.
Or,
well,
actually, I'm sorry. That's not right. Because the professional thing would have been for you to send them in a week ago. Wait, I didn't say that. God, I got Tourette's. I'm so sorry.
You know, I have a slipper.
This is
for
how
the
this
other
is how
foot.
Chris has taught me to treat guests.
Is that what it is?
been called out hard.
Yeah.
Well, I have 3 shows.
You can just tell us dates and
You're
places.
cutting into his 5 minutes or less.
I'm giving him time. This is like we're stretching it for him.
Here, look.
Look at that.
Oh, there it is.
Look at this. Here you go.
There it is.
December 3rd, 19th, and 26th.
Where are
I
they?
got- See if I can get some more in this month. but
What are
this one-
they? What are
I
they?
mean, if you stay right there for a second, I'll even do one better. Hold on.
Yeah, like make it bigger and stuff.
There we go. There, you can see it now. All right, so that's Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. It's Killing Time at the Punchline Sacramento. Get your tickets there on Arden Way. And then Friday, December 19th, it's The Prospector at The Prospector, Placerville. And one more on Friday, December 26th. It's Good Vibe Comedy at
Gold Vibe.
Gold Vibe Comedy in Grass Valley. Check out all these things on whatdoyougguyswannado.com. Correct?
Yes.
All right. There we go. See how I am professional like.
Yeah.
Like.
That was great. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bossy is
So
boss like.
whenever you bring back your picture, I'll bring you back. Chris, what do you got going?
I think December 13th, I'm at Vinny's in Concord.
Okay.
And then Mean Dave's show. You know Mean Dave?
I know Mean Dave and I know Vinny's. I like playing pool there too.
Did he block you?
Mean Dave?
Yeah.
Was
Mean
he
Dave.
supposed to? He was
he's-
really supportive when I came out. He's like,
He's
hey,
blo-
everybody
he's
cut her some
blocked
slack. She's
everybody
new.
I know. That's why.
No, I knew him before he got over
Uh,
drinking and when he had broken his arm. And no, he hosted really well over in a few places.
Yeah,
that I
he's
got
a
to
good
do,
host.
so-
Yeah, he's a good host and stuff.
Yeah.
You do Vinny's. When are you doing Vinny's? Are you doing Vinny's soon or?
am I doing, Vinny? I never talk about that stuff ahead of time.
Oh.
No, I have nothing. I have no prospects. I have spent the last 3 months dealing with my mom, hip replacement,
Oh, yeah.
traveling for family memorials. You know, all the fun stuff. Dealing with too many cats, we're getting fixed. But if anybody sees this, thinks I'm funnier than anybody else in the room, please, if you want to book me, I'll take the money.
So is your mom walking?
And then,
Yeah,
hit,
she's doing
and then
great.
hit Jen up at Jen Arrows 209 on Insta.
Instagram. Yeah.
209.
All right.
Jen
I used to have a
209.
209 area code. I went to Fresno State.
Yeah, there's 65 cities and towns in the 209.
Oh, yeah.
So
The
you could be a
central-
witness relocation program for a long time, all your life, moving
Yeah.
town to town and saying the
California is
same
a
area
big
code.
place. You can hide in California. Bakersfield is a good place to hide and stuff.
Yeah, because nobody wants to go there to find you.
Yeah, nobody wants to go to Bakersfield and stuff.
We sent our pastor there. I thought, oh my
Yeah.
God, is that an assignment from hell?
All right, I'm going to shout out anyway.
Shout out.
Check out anything that I do, Paul Brumbaugh, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, you name it. It's right there. Also, Edge Studios Online. We're on all those socials too. Check out everything we're doing from Junkyard Rat to LFG to you name it. We're doing it. We're transitioning here. We've got a lot of stuff different going. We're going to be opening another location soon, so we'll see what's going on. But reach out to us. Everything that Edge Studios does, reach out to us at edgestudiosonline@gmail.com.
It is seriously time to find the funny, folks, so get out there.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
All right, Chris. Do your thing.
Thanks for being on, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's great you went viral and stuff.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should probably get a shot of penicillin.
Yeah.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, I really thought that video when I first saw it, I thought that guy was serious, that he put something so he could sleep better. Because people do a lot of weird shit to sleep better, you know.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for being on. Thanks, Jen.
Hey,
How was
thanks
your
for having
first-
me.
How was your first time on my show? What do you think of this show? What do
This
you
is
think?
one hot room, or I'm having another hot flash. It's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
It's been great.
That's why we're going to Hot Boys later and stuff.
All right, and
Cool.
with that said, we'll leave you with me eating a hot wing.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
So let's just make it real fucking loud for him. Paul Brumbaugh. Yeah, Paul. I'm not doing naming or faces. Let's hear it for Paul, guys. Keep it going for Scott. So I'm looking at the back of the room and I see these comedians with their legs going like this. Here we go. What do I want? Oh, there's fresh sauce already on these. Here we go. Yeah. Just a bite. Get it? Got it on my hand. All right, Mantika, how are you doing? All right, I'm gonna go with this. Here we go. I'm probably the oldest guy that's gonna perform for you tonight. So if I go down, face down, CPR, chest compressions, whatever needs. I know I look a little bit like Louis C.K. swallowed George Carlin, but that's okay. Just get over it. I'm old school, folks. How old school am I? I'm like Star 69 old school. Thank you, dear. I love you. VHS porn old school. Back to the room. Hi, parents. I'm so old I used to call popcorn when I was lonely. Anybody remember what popcorn was? That's right, it was the first form of phone sex.